Hello folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Eternal Ring. I'm your host, the Gamer Darius. Last we left off, I had got myself this sweet-ass sword from the secret dungeon. Now, we're gonna head into the end areas of the game. To do that, you take these keys and put them into these locks, and what will happen is that a path will form leading up to there. So we might as well do this clockwise. Man, you guys don't know how excited I am about this sword. I've actually never gotten into the secret dungeon, let alone through it. So yeah, the fact that I won might have to do with the fact that I was something like level 65 when I went in there last, and just the tiniest little bit over-prepared. Just a little bit over-prepared. I mean, yeah, the Kaiser Knuckle is cool and everything. Oh yeah. Actually, I might as well see what the Kaiser Knuckle looks like on us when I do the whole punchy thing. Okay, it is severely more powerful. Let's do that without the super rapid fire. It is severely more powerful than the Eternal Sword / Moonlight Sword, but I loves myself my Moonlight Sword. And yes, again, I don't care that it's not the Moonlight Sword. Look at it. That's a freaking Moonlight Sword. It's a sword forged from moonlight. And finally, of course, I forgot to start my timer. And finally, the fire ring. Gonna be honest, it's been a while since I've been to this part. You know, end game area. Looks familiar, don't it? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? By the way, I don't think we can. I've tried previously. You actually cannot fall off the edges in this part of the game. You can't fall off the edges in the ring making area. Here we are. All this way to talk to this guy.
Thou, who carry the blood of the destroyed magic civilization. I am the ancient magician, the forgotten consciousness left by the Elysians. Submit to me gems on the forgotten dais. I shall bestow upon you the last knowledge.
He had some different stuff to say. Unfortunately, I did not get all of the gems that I required to get all of the sweet final stuff. In fact, I only got like one light dragon gem, and I didn't even get enough fire dragon gems in there. So I can't show you guys the really cool stuff, for which I am sorry. But
where you are heading is the eternal cage created by our own hands. This is where the man-made god-child slumbers. The body and mind of a child, they both do grow. There is one way the young body of the child can grow, but only if given great time. But it is too late. The eternal cage will soon have time. It shall follow the laws of nature, for its job is done. The child will be freed, and the world will once again be under the threat of destruction. There is only one light to salvation. The child that is freed is but a newly hatched bird. It does not wield strength. Thou art the last one who wields the powers of magic. You must go now, from the magical sight to the child of God.
Kind of a dark way to put it, isn't it? I mean, you essentially just, compared this child, who is a great and powerful creature, to that of a little bird. So I think it's once I step on the seal that I head into the final area.
No matter how many times I listen, it's no use. I can't understand what I can't understand. Let's talk about this boring stuff tomorrow. Let's talk about other stuff, like the babies of seabirds.
No! Today you must listen until you understand. Here, listen. That baby bird will be gone if it dies, because you heard it, right? Won't you be sad?
There are many seabirds that can be used as replacements for that baby bird.
But they're not the same baby birds. They're different ones.
I understand what you're trying to say, Lila, but so what? You don't need feelings. It just makes you and other people unstable. Huh? It looks like someone's here.
Really? I wonder if it's him. Listen, I'm gonna go look, but don't try to get out. I can tell because you're shaking.
Will you talk about the baby birds if I stay still?
Okay. Just sit still, okay?
Hurry back, okay, Lila? It's boring here. There's nothing to do.
Seeing that malformed little child god thing, a little bit intimidating if it weren't for the voice. Like, seriously, I know it's supposed to be a damn child and, baby of creation or whatnot, but hot damn if it is not intimidating in the slightest. And yes, despite the fact that I am level 69, and bearing some of the more powerful stuff in the game, these guys can still wreck my shit if I'm not careful. So, let's be careful. It's only the sound solution, right? Let's just be careful. Ooh, man. Really don't even need to do that much to them. Just need to treat them like any other sorcerers or witches or whatever that we've been facing. Just dodge their attacks and hit them before they can attack, that is. Because, the whole grrr, I'm a monster. And they're stunned by my wind magic, which is nice. Which is really nice. Don't know why I specifically chose wind magic. I think it's mostly just because it was, convenient. Ow. That poisoned me or cursed me? I think that cursed me. I don't think anything here actually drops any gems, but there's a kind of silly decision that I'll show you guys when. Okay, that was plane. Ignore the plane. You guys hear nothing. Oh. Curse my being cursed. And let's get through this door. Evil things are beyond this door. Not really sure you could classify the kid as evil, though. Powerful, yes. Misunderstanding. That's pretty much more like it. Like, you know, in the cases of more misunderstood evils, like, I don't know, Loki, I guess. You know, where Daddy Zeus misunderstands him because, he's just an orphan child. Not actually born of Odin blood, or whatever. You guys dying yet? Son of a crap biscuit. Didn't think it would take 3 to kill these gargoyle guys. Oh well. They probably yield some pretty decent XPs. Especially now, I think, because I still have that, 1 ring on. What ring do I have on? I think it was Clarity that does the whole additional... No, that's the... Which one is it then? Insight. I really don't need the additional boost to my experience anymore. Well, I cannot talk. So what better way to murder everything than with the power of wind? I don't know. Again, I don't know why I selected wind. It's just one of those things. I think it's because Vortex charges up a lot faster than most of the other spells of the same level. Oh, here we go. Gonna go to this area and kill some sort of child god. I don't know why the hell Jurassic Park popped in my head. Maybe it's because before the last video, I had actually been grinding those lizard guys because they actually give quite a bit of experience. Oh hey, level up. Am I cursed gone? I am no longer cursed. Awesome. I like no longer being cursed. What's over here? Oh hey. I heard something flopping around. And kinda didn't think it was another monster. Don't know why I didn't think that. I don't think I need to actually find anything on these pedestals. Or these small mesas. But why not check, you know? Oh, you know what? I'm in the final area. I'm gonna show you guys Earth Dragon and Earthly Axe. Might as well. Been so patient with me in my shenaniganery. Let's just kill a little bit of time while this state is charging. There we go. And Earthly Axe. Not bad. Not bad. Didn't actually seem to do anything against this guy. Like it didn't even stun him. Look at him mocking me. Fine. Eat Earth Dragon. Or maybe the Earth Dragon will eat you. I do love myself the more powerful spells there. Spear. And what was it? Oh yeah, there was also Projectile, which is, I think, the same level as Vortex is, but as a water spell. Is this the final one? I forget how many doors it is until we get to the actual Eternal Ring. The titular one that they've been talking about the entire game, not the actual game. Eternal Ring game. Shut up. Man, this projectile spell is actually taking a lot longer to charge than I thought it was going to. Oh boy. I see no enemies. I stand corrected. Oh, it summons a bunch of watery arrows to skewer him, kind of. While it's making nice bubbles. Fear the wrath of my bubbles? That's kind of funny now. Fear my bubbly wrath. Watch there be some sort of Easter egg where it's like, oh, these things are actually... Oh, shit. That's attacking that guy there. Watch it be some sort of Easter egg where the notes that are used are actually like some sort of symphony, I guess. I don't know. I'm just coming up with this shite now. Okay, I'm switching over to Vortex because, yes. Oh, right. I'm gonna go ahead and try to kill this guy. It's taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to because I forgot how much of a scrub some of these effects are. Also, I'm just being extremely cautious because of Dragon Potion. I'm also just being extremely cautious because, let's face it, dying at this point would suck. Whoa. Huh. So his weakness is sword. I have no problem with this. Also, seeing as he doesn't seem to do as much damage as I thought he did. Alright, which way do I have to go? This way. Don't fall off the edges, because it would suck to die at this point. Now that I'm level 70 and, you know, super mega ultra powered. Bet I'll be more powerful than God. And watch everyone downvote this video because of blasphemy. And that's a lot of gargoyles. I just like gargoyles. You guys suck. Wait. What? Am I seriously killing these guys with one swing? I mean, I know that it's the eternal sword and whatnot, but... Okay. Second most powerful... Well, second most powerful melee weapon in the game. Okay. I'll bite. Hey, wait. Oh, Lila! Damn it!
No, not yet. The child, he isn't ready.
Then they must die.
Still have much to teach him.
Why are you suddenly dying? Seriously, why are you suddenly dying? Lila? Are you just being attacked by all these dudes out here and suddenly realize, oh hey, there's a bunch of monsters out here? Sometimes this game makes no sense. Did I say sometimes? I mean all the time. Is that the captain? Whoa! It is! Ow. 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 Okay. Captain's gone mad. Just a wee bit. I think he might be resistant to wind this time, though. Either that or he's just being a dick. Never mind. Oh, tell me that noise is going to be here the entire time. Let me see if leaving this area and then coming back will change it. So it turns out, on the way back, I figured out that a lot of monsters' weaknesses, just rapidly stabbing them in the face. Yeah, even those guys that summon the birds. Oh boy. Here we go.
I saw you. What did you do to Lila? She was talking to you. Then she stopped moving. Why? What happened to Lila? Let me out. Ah!
Yeah, still not that intimidating, kid. That's right, I just ran up to him with my eternal sword and stabbed him rapidly in the face. You okay? Oh. Barely give him a chance to move.
The god's child stopped moving. The eternal cage will soon fall.
Wait, what?
Here, you may return to where time exists. Your job here is done.
I can't move. This has never happened to me before. Lila? I know I can ask Lila. Lila? 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 Lila, you're not moving. Please wake up now. Hey, Lila. Come on, Lila. How long have you been lying there? I got out all by myself. Will you tell me about the baby birds? Oh, I get it. I'm outside now. Let's go see them together. Are you mad? Are you mad at me? Lila? Come on, Lila. Lila? Hey, Lila, please get up. Lila, please talk to me. Please, Lila. This feeling. Ah. I get it. This is death.
Well, this went several levels of nope.
A few days later, Cain Morgan returned to the Hungarian royal palace. King Ian, who had heard rumors of the unusual changes on the island of No Return, asked Cain what he had seen or heard. Cain, unfortunately, could only report that the research team, including its leader Daryl, had been annihilated. The death of Daryl, who was also the leader of the Knights, stirred up controversy throughout the kingdom. It was the opinion of many that the elders should take responsibility for his death. And through this wave of popular sentiment, the people who were loyal to King Ian were able to regain a great measure of strength. Eventually, Hungarian rule was returned to the king. Once things had settled down, Cain Morgan departed for an unknown destination. But a few years later, he returned to Hungaria, accompanied by a man of unknown identity. King Ian welcomed Cain's return, honoring him with a new position as head of his retinue. And as Cain requested, the king treated the man of unknown identity as one of his vassals. Cain and the man remained loyal to King Ian, and the ruler's name is now recorded in history as that of a skillful and compassionate leader. The man who had arrived in Hungaria with Cain left following the death of King Ian, but it is said that time itself, not even the passing of decades, could change his appearance.
And that was Eternal Ring! Yeah! Probably not one of the best stories that From Software has ever came up with. I mean, they've come up with some pretty decent stories between Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne. Demon Souls is honestly still one of my favorites, even if it is, depressing. Combat system this is fantastic. I love it. It's fun. It requires you to think more, more than just go in and stab most of the time. I think that's the Dark Dragon ability. But this game is a hell of a lot of fun, and especially if you try to ignore all of the really poor voice acting. The spell effects are pretty cool. Giant axes, whirling winds and whatnot. The dragon ones are cool. And that dungeon, holy crap, if you're not prepared for that dungeon. But yeah, again, that ending is just kind of lackluster. It's just, scrolling text and title cards. It's kind of sucky. But I guess it was kind of a happy end. We didn't end up killing the godchild thing. We just kind of, slapped it on the wrist and said, hey, be good. And I guess it became our buddy. Because that's how that works. Stab a creature a few times in the face with the eternal sword of Moonlight. And bam, he's your friend. I'm just going to hit the continue button so it doesn't do the whole intro thing again. So yeah, in the end, I do still like this game. It is fun. The plot is more or less shite when you get to the end of it. It's pretty cool, alright, up until you find out what it looks like and all that fun noise. And I don't know, I think they could have done a lot better job on this game. Probably didn't have much of a budget to begin with. Then again, I also just kind of ran up to it as a level 71 character and slashed it with the most powerful weapon in the game, so, like you do. If you guys want me to replay it and go back and try to kill it with anything but the Eternal Sword, sure, why not? But until then, thank you all very much for watching. If you guys liked this series, I got a bunch of other videos that are up. Castlevania is over at this point, but I guess I'll be recording something else. I don't know what. I got Castlevania, Demon Souls, bunch of other fun games. that I forget off the top of my head right now. If you liked what you see, like, comment, subscribe, all that noise. If you feel so inclined, it really helps out the channel, I guess. Yeah, pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next Let's Play. Take care. Cheers.